wunderschönen guten Tag, da sind wir wieder in unserer kleinen Space Opera. Willkommen zurück zum Mass Effect. So, wir sind gerade hier angekommen, also wir, das sind die beiden hier und ich, auf der Citadel Station. Gut, hier sieht man jetzt nicht allzu viel, zumindest nicht allzu viel Weltraum, aber das muss man ja auch gar nicht. Es geht darum, dass wir in den Rat kommen, um Bericht über Eden Prime abzuliefern. Das, was wir gestern gemacht haben. Ich habe übrigens inzwischen mal in die Folgen reingehört und festgestellt, dass es vielleicht besser ist, wenn ich mich ein bisschen runterreguliere von der Lautstärke her. Ich denke, das sollte so passen. Das wird jetzt auch so bleiben. So. Und wir fangen natürlich damit an, irgendwelche Computer zu hacken, die eine Allianzpatrouille. Bericht der Allianzpatrouille. Captain Hendrickson hat von einigen ungewöhnlichen Energiesignalen während der Patrouille durch das Argos Row Cluster berichtet. Sie äußerte insbesondere Bedenken bezüglich des Hydra-Systems, wurde aber von dort abgezogen, bevor ihr Team weitere Nachforschungen anstellen konnte. Für diesen Sektor sind keine Patrouillen geplant. Ob wir ein Aufklärungsteam dahin entsenden sollten? Ja, wer wird das wohl sein? Ja. Genau. Wir hacken einfach mal irgendwelche Computer hier bei irgendwelchen Diplomaten. Was soll schon schief gehen? Nee, die kann ich noch nicht. Also die muss ich nachher scannen. Aber das kommt erst später. Was hat er?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Erscheinen?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Was hat sie denn gemacht?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Oh, wo ist sie
Where can
denn?
I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Du sprichst ein bisschen komisch.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Hey, was ist denn los bei den Elkor?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Fangen wir mit der Geschichte an.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Und eure Kultur ist genau wie?
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ja, das erklärt dann auch entsprechende Kontinuitäten und Stabilitäten. Botschafter, was
What do
los?
you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Okay, das war das. Ich hoffe, ihr seid jetzt nicht eingeschlafen. Die sind halt etwas langsamer.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Warum bist du so schlecht gelaunt?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Okay, er ist ein bisschen Mimimi. Erklär mir was über deine Botschaft.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the L-Corps.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Jupp. Ich sehe den großen Andrang.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Erzähl mir über deine Geschichte, du verdammter Dickkopf.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Ja, und wir auch nicht.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Mhm. Dann nur noch Botschafter, ne?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or L-Corps part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Ich glaube, er mag mich nicht. Aber ich glaube, damit kann ich umgehen. Okay, dann verlassen wir doch mal die Botschaften hier. Ja. Wundert mich, dass die Torianer und so keine Botschaften hier haben, aber vielleicht sind die einfach nur woanders untergebracht. Du kannst mir sagen, wen ich noch finde. Du kennst mich?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Anni? Standort?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Was ist ein Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Okay.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Bist du sehr beschäftigt?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay. Dann lasse ich dich deine
I
Arbeit
should be
machen.
going now.
Have a pleasant
Genau.
day.
Tschö. Joa, das war jetzt nicht so ergiebig. Ja. Hier sind noch ein paar Botschafter. Und mit denen kann ich nicht reden. Wieder noch ein Kodex-Eintrag. Diplomat. Auch noch ein Diplomat. So, es sind Diplomaten, keine Botschafter. Sorry. Entschuldigung an alle zugeschalteten Botschafter, ich wollte euch nicht würdigen. Moin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Ja, nö, nicht so ganz.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
War das eine Anspielung auf American Pie? Keine Ahnung. So.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Wir sind bestimmt kein Lieblingsvolk.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Nö. Was hältst du von Spectres?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Die magst du auch nicht.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
War schon ein bisschen naiv.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Ich habe von
Yeah, right.
Biegen, nicht
You
Brechen
expect us
gesprochen.
to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Ja, wichtig sind die schon.
The Galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Alt.
Is that the kind of person this Galaxy needs?
Oh, ja, nö.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Mhm. Erzähl mir was über CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Kann ich mir vorstellen.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Ich könnte vielleicht helfen? Nee? Dann
I'll be
gehe ich
going.
halt.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ja, schön, ne? Gibt's hier wieder irgendwie unbeaufsichtigte Konsolen? Natürlich. Diplomatische Warnung. Die folgende Nachricht wurde von einem nicht erfassten Konto an verschiedene Empfänger über das Extranet versendet. Eine weitere Überwachung der Situation ist veranlasst. Mein biotischer Gefährte, du wurdest ausgewählt, diese Übertragung zu erhalten, weil wir das gleiche Schicksal teilen. Nur wenige verstehen uns und noch weniger respektieren uns. Wir müssen zusammenhalten. Wir müssen unsere neue Welt erschaffen. Komm, schließe dich uns im Hawking Ether Cluster an. Nur zusammen können wir das Unrecht an unseren Leuten wieder gut machen. Tja, wer wird da wohl nachschauen müssen, was da schon wieder los ist? Ja, er sitzt ja hier im Büro, also kann er sich darum kümmern. Und wir alle wissen, dass das nicht passieren wird. Barmann. Die sprechen alle nicht wirklich mit mir. Da gibt es nur einen Scannenden. Die haben hier alle keine wirklichen Infos. Private.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Wo ist die?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Ja. Mach, was du willst. Warte, Alenko ist Lieutenant, sie ist... Gunnery Chief ist, glaube ich, ein Sergeant. Okay, dann darfst du auch so mit ihm reden. Doch, Gunnery müsste ein Sergeant sein. Was war das denn?
Allow me to be your guide.
Moin!
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
Virtuelle
What
Reiseleiter.
does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Klingt auf jeden Fall erstmal interessant, aber muss unbedingt
Give me
Nachsage
the
sein.
tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Da geht's gleich hin. Erzähl mal was über CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Danke, da war ich gerade. Welche Botschaften finde
Tell
ich
me
denn so?
about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Ja, dann frage ich mich auch, warum die Volus denn nicht wenigstens ein eigenes Büro haben und sich das teilen müssen. Aber okay. Ja, hier.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Eine Botschaft?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster.
Okay.
It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Was sind denn lesser Species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Yep.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Okay, mache ich.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Ja, könnte das daran liegen, dass wir fast 2 Meter groß sind und auf 2 Beinen gehen? Das klingt da so ein bisschen durch, finde ich.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay. Dann lass mal schauen. Erzähl mal was über die Spectres.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Oh, das ist einiges. Ja, Rat.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Aber nur ungefähr.
Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Ja, nee, das ist
It
schon
can't
sehr
be as
perfekt.
simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay. Ja.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the
So. Da geht's zur Citadel Sicherheit. Da wollen wir aber nicht hin. Wir wollten eigentlich zum Rat und ich glaube, wir nehmen einfach hier das Space Taxi. Jo. Turm. Sieht schon cool aus. Ja, wir sind angekommen. Dann, was?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Und den magst du nicht.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Ja, würde ich jetzt nicht drauf setzen, aber naja, wir werden es ja gleich sehen. Die hören ja generell nicht so sonderlich gern auf Menschen, ne? Ja, mit all den Leuten hier kann ich noch nicht reden. Ich muss halt einfach erst.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Ich glaube, Saren, der hat irgendwie hier Cyberaugen oder sowas. Oh. Wie bist du denn da eigentlich
The
rangekommen?
mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Boah, beleidigen kannst du,
Saren
ne?
despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Ich werde schon irgendwelche Beweise
You
finden.
can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
Ja, das hätte ich jetzt auch nicht
Our
aufgebracht.
judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Nope.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Aber ich will doch Spectre sein.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
So, und du, ha? Was war
Tell me
das?
about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Ja, aber der Rat hilft uns nicht.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Ja, mit dem quatschen wir mal.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Ja, sei ein bisschen netter zum Captain.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Okay, haben wir sonst noch irgendwelche Spuren?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
So wie die Shadow Broker betonen, muss ich immer an The Gamers denken, falls das noch jemand kennt. The Shadow? The Shadow? The Shadow. Okay, hier, du Saren, ne? Das passt irgendwas
You and
nicht.
Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Ja, und er ist ein Monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, fangen wir mal an mit Rat und Botschafter.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Ja, wir sind denen vielleicht ein bisschen zu unabhängig.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Was haben wir eigentlich von so einem Sitz?
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Warum habe ich das Gefühl, dass das nicht so einfach wird? Erzähl mir was über diesen Harken.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Boah. Wieso haben sie den überhaupt beschützt?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Das ist, denke ich, dann auch in Ordnung. Da brauche ich auch gar nicht weiter nachbohren. Ja, was ist das hier mit den Spectres für ein Deal von deiner Warte aus?
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Ja, genau. Was passiert, wenn erstmal, wie wird man zu einem?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Ja, wie organisieren die sich?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Wie legal ist das Ganze?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Ja, darum waren wir auf Eden Prime. Okay. Wahrscheinlich. Ich jetzt einfach. Ja, was passiert, wenn er zu weit
What
geht?
happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay. Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Mhm. Und dieser Balabon?
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Wahrscheinlich. Ja, ich bin da mal weg, ne?
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, tschö. Und ich werde jetzt auch mal hier einen Cut setzen und dann geht es weiter mit Folge 5 hier aus dem Citadel-Ratsturm raus. Und hier gibt es leider nicht wirklich irgendwie eine nette... Ah, doch. Ach, das ist in Ordnung. Die Aussicht nehmen wir an. So. Jo, dann bis zum nächsten Mal werden wir weiter uns durch die Galaxis, naja, oder durch die Citadel bewegen. Macht's gut. Tschüss.